Welcome back, Regine here. Yeah, I'm picking cards every morning, and sometimes Spirit has a special idea for what I'm meant to do, and this sometimes comes up with the cards, and this was this morning. I had created a video about my sacred flame journey, how I call it. I don't want to call it twin flame because twin flame has such a negative connotation of so many problems and so on. I like to talk either about my sacred flame or my divine counterpart. I did a video last July and things have developed in a pretty different direction. I had thought, or it had been confirmed by psychics as well, that my twin flame was a guy in France I had met in my youth. And yeah, now I am in contact with a guy who feels very much like my divine counterpart. And the day he suddenly appeared in my life, I had picked this Lovers card, number 6, the Lovers. But this card from Good Tarot is a very special Lovers card because of the Leo, the lion here, and he is a Leo. And this card came up again this morning as card of the day, and I thought, interesting. I don't expect anything because we're pretty much in no contact these days. So what does this card want to tell me? One of the next cards I picked was Sacred Reverence. This is a very important card for me, and I will talk more about this later, but it's talking about really cherishing somebody, really seeing the beautiful soul that they are, really being in awe of them, seeing their potential, not just the little human self that we are here now. The next card, Green Man's Bride. Sacred union, commitment ceremony, maturing into deep relationship. I really was surprised about 3 cards like these. What's going on here? I don't expect anything to happen today. I picked a card from the Journey of Love, and it said coming together. Okay, this sounds like I have something to do. I very much felt the nudge from Spirit to create a video about this, and especially with the Sacred Reverence card, because I had written down something. I had written something down about this relationship, and maybe I should start somewhere else. In the late 1990s, I attended several workshops with Tantra. And it's the same with Tantra as with yoga. Yoga is not gymnastics, it's a way of being. And Tantra is not just sexuality and postures, like in the Kama Sutra. It's also a way of being. It's a way of being completely in the present moment and doing things with awareness. You can peel potatoes in a tantric way. Just be totally present with your sensations, with your feelings, yeah. I had, on that day when I wrote this down about this journey, I had picked this card, Burning Hero. This is about fire and serenity in a partnership. And I absolutely loved the poem that this card has. It's from the Journey of Love. It says, always feeling your love in every cell of my being. I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moments shared. I savor everyone. And even when apart, your love envelops me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. I wrote down a little my variation of this poem, a little bit different. Always feeling my love for you in every cell of my being. Feeling my love in my fingertips, in my hands that touch your skin. With reverence for your beauty, for your divinity. How could I ever touch or see another human in a different way? This is what these kinds of relationships are about. I think we as a humanity go into this new age. I think this is a remembrance of my remembrance of Lemuria. I think we were in sacred reverence about everybody in our life, seeing the beauty of their soul, seeing everybody in being in awe with everybody. And yeah, I think in Lemuria there were no triggers, there was just unity consciousness. But this is where humanity is developing into again. And this is what this kind of deep, true love is about. Really, really being in awe of another human being and touching them with this awareness and with the love in the fingertips. There's a quote from a song that's called Nature Boy by Nat King Cole, and it says, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. I love this quote so much. And it's, yeah, this kind of true love is about love with a capital L. It's about agape, the divine love, the unconditional love. It's not just eros, but eros is part of it. But really being aware, not just making love, but this is also the essence of Tantra, making love with capital L as a prayer, as a way to God, to the source of love. Yeah, and this might lead to a Kundalini awakening. Those are the cards that I picked in the beginning of 2026 about my next relationship, romantic relationship, and this looks very much like Kundalini awakening. Yeah, and Kundalini awakening will bring life force energy. That's something I really need. I often feel depleted. Yeah, one of the cards this morning. Yeah, so many cards. Yeah, I started this one. This was also one of the cards this morning. Enjoy the journey, wandering path. In the beginning of this connection, I felt often overwhelmed by the feelings, by the triggers. It's a third party situation, it's long distance. I haven't even met him yet. And I said, I can't do it. I can't do that. I have to back out here, get out here. And my higher self, I asked Spirit for a message, and my higher self said, don't cut yourself off of this connection. And my higher self had said in the beginning, just observe and enjoy. Enjoy the journey. This sacred union journey can be very challenging, but yeah, it leads to transformation. You can learn a lot about yourself in this. You will learn a lot about yourself. I learned a lot about myself. I had worked on healing my childhood wounds and probably trauma I carried over from other lifetimes for a long, long time. But still the things are triggering me. And I also think these connections are protected by angels. If you are in such a connection and you are afraid that this might not work out, be assured what is meant to be, you can never miss it out. You can never miss what is meant to be. This is calming. Yeah. And this was also one of the cards this morning. Wide open. This card is talking about closed doors. Because it's in the protection position, the reversed position. It's talking about closed doors. It is what it is, says this card. You can't force such a relationship to develop in what you think would be the perfect timing. It will develop in perfect timing and in the perfect way. And if it's not meant to be, it is what it is. It's about surrendering. It's about feeling all our feelings and listening to our intuition. Our soul knows what is meant to be and what is not meant to be. And yeah, this is the main card here. Sacred reverence. This is the gift we are blessed with. To see another human with different eyes, being in awe with them. And it's about self-love, seeing ourselves in a different way, being in awe with ourselves, and really loving ourselves and loving our bodies. This is also part of it. Feeling blessed by this journey. It really is a blessing with all the challenges there might be. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing with all the challenges. Enjoy the journey if you are on this journey. Enjoy your feelings. Your soul came here to experience these emotions. And your soul doesn't judge. It doesn't judge positive or negative emotions. It just loves to feel. And me, yeah, I'm a Scorpio rising, Sun in the 8th house, so very much about, where is this card? Transformation and deep feelings. I actually am pretty happy with feeling deeply, even if sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sending you so much love. If you are on a sacred counterpart, divine counterpart journey as well, if you want to comment about your experiences or just say yes, me too, I would love to hear from you. I wish you so much luck, so much happiness. It will lead to happiness in which way ever. What is meant to be can never be taken away from you. Namaste.